social media promised a better way to keep us connected.
To give people the power to build community, to bring the world closer together.
Hey guys, andyan na si Chloe at si Athena.
Uy, hi!
Hello!
Yun pala, since nandiyan na pala kayo, did you guys understand the lesson earlier?
I mean, for me, I didn't. Can you explain it to me again?
It's really simple. Of course, it's about fake news now.
Basic lang yan. It's easy to tell between fake news and real news.
Talaga ba?
Mga bet, pasingit nga saglit. Alam niyo ba kung magkano yung peso to dollar ngayon?
Last time na chinek ko, it was around 55 pesos. Why did you ask?
Wala lang. Nakakaloka kasi. Parang ang taas niya na last time, tapos pataas pa rin ng pataas hanggang ngayon.
I know, right? The economy is still in shambles after what happened. Pero, to be fair naman, I think it's a good thing. I read an article about it last night nga eh.
Anong article?
I read it online lang, pero it said that Filipinos abroad or OFWs can benefit a lot from this because now a dollar is 55 pesos.
Obama calls De Lima abnormal. De Lima resigns. De Lima on suicide watch. Her son caught with drugs. Her sister arrested for drug trafficking. All startling stories suggesting the woman is a guilty mess. But all of them are fake, completely made-up headlines on made-up news sites. The problem is, that's not immediately obvious.
From what had happened, Francesca fell into the trap of fake news. She almost even unknowingly became part of the population that spread fake news. It's easy to believe everything we see online, especially if they fit the characteristic we are looking for. Fake news is a society's disease. It tears our perceptions and shapes us into something dangerous. It aims to spread misinformation and disinformation, often damaging a person's identity or spreading lies.
It is up to us to look out for these kinds of things online and hope that we never become prey to these kinds of tactics. It can never be eradicated, but we can prevent ourselves from being victims to these fake tabloids.
It was only recently that these kinds of articles emerged, especially during the pandemic. It's easy to manipulate the things and statements we put out online.
Information crises are made worse by enablers, big companies and us, for profit and for personal gain.
Hindi ba gaano ka-accurate or reliable yung mga balita sa Facebook from 1 to 10? 10 being the highest.
1.
1?
Not reliable at all. Most of the time, they don't cite their sources.
Spreading illegitimate information has different consequences and effects on each and every one of us. Libel is a method of defamation through prints, text, and verbal communication that can ruin a person's reputation.
There are numerous posts, articles, and stories online that discuss other individuals or stories. Do you believe in them right away? If not, how do you sort it all to find and share reliable information?
There are many ways to protect yourself from fake news and to avoid the spread of false information online. You can always start off by fact-checking everything that you read before sharing it to others or sharing it to different social media platforms.
The content is as important too. You should always try to truly read the text before sharing. Reading beyond headlines because many media accounts tend to put a lot of misleading headlines to put extra engagement. Read the full article and see if it's biased or is it full of valid evidences.
When you see or hear your friends, classmates, or family members spreading fake news, stop and correct them. It's important to correct them in a proper manner because not everyone is aware of how they can identify fake news. Point out what they got wrong to increase the likelihood of remembering and correcting themselves and others next time.
You can stop the spread of fake news alone and at once, but you can be the one to create it.
The problem with fake news is that it mimics the reportage of the more established news media organizations, especially the ones that are identified with the dominant media. If people fall for fake news quite a lot, then sometimes we would make decisions that would not be based on reliable information.